All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Darren. Welcome to UBS Podcast, episode 45, brought to you by UBS Academy. All right, we are a global academy that aim to train more speakers and trainers globally. So last week we do have an event where all the global leaders, all right, and community come to Singapore for training. So our team for Global Academy actually consists of a few key leaders. One is our UBX principal, all right, followed by our trainers, which consists of four of us, constantly giving training material, UBS updates, all right, and programs, developing programs for global market of UBS community. So that's the purpose for our present. So right now, before I continue, you can do the transcript, all right? I will speaking English. You can do the transcript for the language that you are in, okay? So that the transcript can actually see in your form of your own language, all right? Be it Malay, Africa, or Hindi, or Vietnamese, all right? You can transcript into your own language. Last week program, speakers and trainers program, we do have a 4-country community came to Singapore for the training. First one is Nigeria, all right. Second, India, then Thailand, and also Malaysia. Total class, we have about 40 students, all right. It's from all the community, leaders level or investor level. They have come to understand how UBS is going along the way and what's the updates that current situation and also the planning for the future for UBX. So I think all the participants actually very happy after the lessons. Most of their problems has been resolved. The main issue will be the USTD and getting a company direction for the next phase that we are developing. And they also have consensus, all right, the total whole community have a consensus of what companies should do, all right, for the future development. They have a clear map that is already imprint in their mind. And this summer, after the training program, they actually went back to share with all their community members, which are very, very happy about it, and they're very excited about UBX future. Okay, during the program, so what they really understand is that UBX will be transforming, not only using all right P2P to do recruitment, and also UBS Academy will be involved in recruitment for more speakers and trainers, all right, to grow the community together. So our first part of the training during the 3 days, the first part is when they come, then we're giving a lessons. We total have 12 subjects. So the first day we actually cover 6 of them. So from basic knowledge for crypto, all right, exchanges, followed by UBX structure, all right, what's the introduction of UBX, followed by our comp plan, right, reward system, and the next phase of UBX development. So now this is why they actually have a clear mind map of UBX. And some of the things that we have tied up is the important thing is the information to passing down or giving who's the one who will have the information first. So we actually do have a consensus that the community leaders, wherever there's an update, we will inform the global leaders first, all right, during a management meeting or updates, followed by community. So daily we will tie up with different community from different country to give them information updates to the community. So they will have first-hand information. So if the next time onwards, if there's a new updates or information that will be passing to the whole community, leaders will get the first-hand info. So if next time UBS community is holding any updates, please be present, all right, so that you'll get the first-hand information of the updates and development of UBX. And during the program, we actually invited two strategy partner, all right. They are called GC Labs and Mr. Eddie, and GC Capital from Mr. GC. These two are the VCs, or venture companies, that invest in UBX platform, all right, exchange. So they see the potential of UBX going very far, all right, and growing very fast within the next 2 years. So they have shared their vision, their profile, all right. Both of them have is multi-billionaire, and you can do a search on their names as well. Okay, information of their profile, all right, we will disclose very soon. But the first layer of information that we passing down is all the leaders. So all the leaders get to talk to them, all right, asking them Q&A, doing AMA session during the program, the training program, and they have a very clear understanding of their past, all right, how they become so successful in crypto market. Both of them have more than 10 years of experience, all right. Some of them actually is the listing manager, or we call it department head of Binance, all right, MEXC, or some other exchanges that is well known. All right, they have done this as a VC and project incubation developer for more than 5 years. And the past 5 years, clientele like Cristiano Ronaldo, all right, Messi, all right, Type Mason, and some of the important figures, all right, that famous figure that we know in the market. Okay, some are their clients. So they have vast experience regarding project incubation and also exchanges knowledge. So they actually provide a lot of solution for UBX, all right, be it previous community, existing community, and future community development. And next, also, they get to meet one of the shareholder of UBX, all right. His name is Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson has over 10 years of experience with exchanges. After the Black Swan event, Mr. Johnson actually took over some of the shares in UBX and continue to develop UBX for future. And UBX Academy is actually proposed by Mr. Johnson to use education system to systematic coaching and train all the speakers and trainers that who want to be community builders as a leader. So we'll be constantly going global market, all right, to give lessons, to give training programs for individual country. And most of the student that's from the four country actually feeling very excited to invite UBS Academy to their country, native country, to run the program with the local community. So next month onwards, just an example, we'll be going to India to give trainers program. So during the whole program, it will be actually planned by local. Then we'll go there to give our lessons, all right, our experience and updates of UBX. So the whole community will actually get a chance to come to the trainers program. All right. If you're interested, please do inform your community leaders to give us some application that you want to send, you want to request help from the UBS Academy. So we actually line up all the events and programs for different community. So UBC, I have to state very clearly of the UBX, UBC, and XAI. Okay, I think a lot of people have been hearing about XAI and UBC. So I will actually break down the differentiation, okay, and the project's development by different platform, okay. And a lot of community are very confused about what is UBC and what is XAI. So before I proceed that, let me share a little bit with you all regarding what actually UBC, the GC Capital or GC Labs have in plans with UBX. First of all, with the addition partners of GC Labs, GC Labs will cooperate with UBX to form a department called UBX Labs. Okay, so will be spearhead by Eddie. He'll be the head of department. So what's the rules and responsible? They are supposed to come out, okay, get more projects from the outside, from the market, okay. So any good projects or any new list coin that intend to list in the exchange, they will recommend to UBX. So all these potential project will be voted by our potential leaders. They will be the first layer to vet through the project. And if the project by a developer, after they explain the project and the potential, the first layer of the committee leaders will get a chance to vote whether they want to incubate the project into UBX. Okay? So being a first mover advantage, UBX community will get to mine the coin first before it launch to other exchange. Okay? It's the same for all the exchange that they have this launch pad, okay, launching all the new tokens to the market. So UBX as an exchange, we are doing the same with all other exchange. So launching new coins, new projects, discuss or telling the community about the potential of the project, all right, that is launching in the market. So example, UBX is the native token of UBX exchange. Okay, we have our own mining system, staking contract, just for UBX. So UBC, all right, is a communication device, is a DePIN project, decentralized, all right, decentralized, sorry, decentralized infrastructure project that's using devices to do node mining. So it's a collaboration project between Anthropic and UBX. Okay, this is a UBX co-share project for UBC. Okay, so that's the relationship between the UBC project. And the latest one that you heard is the XAI. This XAI is launched in our launch pad. Okay, it's an initial new project. Okay, that is not related, does not relate to UBX. We are only helping to launch the project, okay, in our token list. So during the launchpad, if you want to participate for the XAI project, you have to use UBX native token to take part in the project. So if you know the relationship, all right, be in Binance, Bybit, Kraken, okay, HTX, they do have their own launchpad project. It's just that the percentage of using their own native tokens or other tokens to do the stake mining. As for UBX, all the launchpad project will be based on UBX because as a total circulation tokens for UBX will be only 200 million. So as more and more community, okay, realize or want to do the stake mining for all the new project, the usage utility of the UBX will be increased. And if more people doing staking with UBX, imagine the price, the scarcity, all right, will be increased. So the demand of the token increase, meaning the price will increase with more community members holding on to UBX token. And that's how the whole equation work for other projects as well. All right, it's the same. Okay, so do remember UBX, UBC, and XAI, okay, is all different project. One is the native project, exchange project. UBC is the co-share project, and XAI is the outside, is the corporation collaboration project, but we do not co-share the project. Okay, they're only doing a product listing in UBX. That's about it. Okay, I hope you all understand because a lot of people still confused, all right, regarding this project, how it works. Okay, so the launch pack, okay, I believe most of people have heard of it. In all exchanges, we do have this tool called Launchpad. All right. This Launchpad will be developed in UBX as well. We will have this Launchpad to launch future new potential project. Okay. So it will be something like IPO, okay, IEO, okay, initial offering to all UBX community only. So we have the first hand, the first mover advantage to do the stake mining for this token before it launch. Okay, so so all other projects are the same. They have phase one, phase two, phase three. First phase is to get the community to give support for the project. All right. Second, they will launch their project phase, all right, to launch in the market, and they will have a list of exchanges launching their token. All right. Third will be doing uh, updates of the project launching the market. So it's the same phrase, all right, for all the project. So our UBS launchpad will be having this purpose. The information regarding all these different project, you can actually ask to your leaders, request information from them, or you can come to the to the UBS podcast to hear more information regarding all these projects. Because from next week onwards, we'll be revamping our podcast. All right, we'll be talking just about UBX platform exchanges. All right, okay. So teaching you the app know-how, our project detail, our strategic partners, okay, future development, and also what we intend to do for the event milestone for the next couple of months. Okay, so be patient. All right, all this will be doing in next week, purely solely on UBX. Okay, the next thing that I think community want to understand is the EUSDD, what is going to happen. Okay, so first, EUSDD, okay, the first point will be fully released to all the investor, okay, which can be transferable to any account. Okay, it doesn't lock anymore. Okay, that's first in the exchange. Second, will become an asset in the UBX exchange. Okay, it will become an asset in the UBX exchange. Third, can be used for staking asset in the coming new project. Example, XAI. Okay, XAI. So you'll be treated as a USDD when participation for the stake mining. And after the contract ends, you will be receiving back the USDD, okay, and continue to take part other new projects stake mining. Okay, be clear. So the USDT will not be burned off. Okay, you will take part in the project, the stake mining, and whatever you receive, the amount will be fully based on 100%. Okay, then when the contract ends, you'll receive back the EUSDT. Okay, so it will be a permanent asset in your account. Okay, so likewise, people ask, so my EUSDT come back, but there's no value. How? Okay, don't worry. Company will do a one-to-one exchange, okay, after the listing of the UBX in Nasdaq Stock Exchange. Okay, clear? I hope it's clear. So when the Nasdaq listing will happen, okay, we have been podcast about this event. Visionary Holding have already submit the application form to SEC, okay, Security Exchange Commissioner in USA, United States. They already submit, which you can find the application online. Okay, it's open to the public, and you can read. Okay, so it lists down all the asset of Visionary Holding, which they have total 300 million as an asset. So the form have all the detail about the collaboration between Visionary Holdings and UBX. So after that, the next step that they are doing now is submitting all the information, okay, Visionary Holding and UBX to SEC. So after submission, there will be a waiting phase for them to vet through the information, okay, auditing the information. So it takes about 6 months to 9 months. We are looking it to happen on the fourth quarter or the latest first quarter of next year. Okay, all this is a waiting process that you have to go through. Okay, is a regulation. So that one we cannot faster the process. All right. So it will happen definitely because we submit. Okay. After that, fifth point. Okay, UBX exchange will create a marketplace for the willing seller and willing buyer to list their EUSDT to sell in the marketplace. Okay, so this marketplace, you can list your token, your EUSDT, whatever amount you want to sell in the market. Okay, understand? So alternative, you can sell to anyone privately. If I'm holding 10,000 USDT and my other investor want to invest, but they do not have EUSDT, they have to buy from me. So I can sell as a USDT value to them, or at a discount price, okay, or whatever amount that you can negotiate with them. So it's up to you, okay? The important thing I want to tell you is that this EUSDT is no longer considered a bubble. Okay, UBX exchange will recognize this EUSDT as an asset in the future. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, to me, this EUSDT will be a permanent asset, and I call it discounted token asset, which I can join all other launchpad listing token to do stake mining in the future. Okay, the first project now is XAI, which is an AI project. All right, which other project developer want to list their token in UBX. So we will be having community support for this project. It's the same. They are not only going to list in UBX, okay, but they are going to list in other exchanges as well, like Kraken, Coinbase, HDX, Bybit, Binance. So if you understand the flow of those project developer that they want to list in the token, they usually list in those exchanges there is third tier or second tier first. So before they want to list the token in Binance. So any token value that is in Binance, which after they vet through, will be considered a successful project for saying. So we will be the first mover of all these new projects that are going to launch in the market. So our community will get to enjoy a low price token. So that's the best point for UBX community. So remember, okay, in the future, every month they'll be launching new listing token. And for all these tokens that is going to list in exchange, they will be bringing new community and new investor to UBX. So UBX will definitely go for long term. All right. You're going to work for long term. And our target is to become global top 5 within the next 2 to 3 years, which will definitely be there. We will definitely enjoy the fruits that we're having now. Okay. Just all the information that I mentioned earlier on, all the VCs and Mr. Johnson will be posting it publicly to all the investors very soon. Okay. And of course, there's some concern during the course for a certain community that they question during the program is that when are we going to go get ourselves into coin market cap or coin gecko? Okay, they have asked all these questions. And Mr. Johnson actually replied to them that they are doing on it, okay, to get this thing to coin gecko or coin market cap. They already applied for the application. They already sent the application to the listing part. So how long it have to wait for the other party to vet through the information before they can list in the CoinGecko. So this is first question. Second, they have asked about the stake mining. Okay, now we are giving a good percentage, all right, very nice return for all the staking. But how long can the company can continue? All right. So it's worrying about the funds of UBX. So Mr. Johnson actually explained that, of course, the contract staking, we are doing, example, we are giving 1% daily, but the percentage will decrease as time goes on. Meaning to say, maybe 6 months, 8 months down the road, they'll do a certain adjustment on the percentage when the project become more mature. Okay, after the project lists on RR exchange, definitely, all right, we'll do some adjustment. Is to protect not only a developer, also to protect our existing community. Okay, and let the early investor enjoy the fruits of participating early for the project. Okay, so this solves the sustainability of the company. And also there's question regarding the development of UBS app. Because at this moment of time, the whole question is, when they ask, is regarding the development of the UBX exchange itself. So what kind of level or standard that UBX exchange is actually targeting or want to develop to which level? So Mr. Johnson, the answer is very clear. We will develop to the level of Binance. Okay, so whatever you enjoy or you see in Binance apps or now, we are taking one step at a time to hit Binance level. So now the first step is to do the launch pack. So subsequent VCs or developing potential project will actually list in UBX as new token. Okay. Subsequently, we are doing trading, meaning to say invite all the trader in all other markets to come to UBS to do trading. After that, we'll develop our tools, all right, copy trading or any other investment uh, tools that you can use on the app itself. So slowly, UBS is taking their measurements and steps to develop to the standard of Binance. Okay, 1 minute, sorry. Okay, so there is some consideration, the question asked by the community leaders. And he also explained, Mr. Johnson also explained that during Binance development, Zhao Zhangpeng CZ is actually from his hometown. So they knew each other during 2018 and 19. Okay, back then they already know each other. So they also have their equal experience, okay, and sharing regarding exchanges development. So Mr. Johnson has a lot of experience for exchanges because he himself also own exchanges. Okay, the information we will disclose again, okay, when coming next month, there will be another training session to all the community leaders. So let the shareholder go and disclose their own information, which I will not carry out here. But don't worry, okay, he has his own exchange already, and he's very experienced regarding exchanges. So the problems that they're facing and the issue that for development future project, he has all in mind. Especially when one of the participants asked about the security again regarding the Black Swan event. So he also give a clear answer that there's already a teams of professional IT tech team that is guarding the funds of UBX. So he ensure that it will not happen again. He gave you a promise that it will not happen again. Okay. So that is for all the UBS updates. Okay. But one thing I want to emphasize on is that UBX is giving ahead of the next 3 months program. So coming March, we are actually having events, planning to have, events in Singapore. Okay, the batch 3 speakers and trainers program class in Singapore. So the class 3 will be Chinese community. Okay, but at the same time in March, we are doing the batch 4 in India. So if any of you are actually from India community, all right, do let your leaders know that you are interested because the slots are limited. Okay, we only give them the instruction to having just maximum 30 student, 30 leaders to come for the training. Okay, so that's our requirement. We wouldn't want to cover too many speakers because it will be chaotic. Okay, so it's valuable program that must be clearly appreciated by the community. And coming April, we'll be doing a mass conference, okay, involving more than 1,000 community members. Venue, we have not yet decided yet because they have plans to do in KL, okay, or Vietnam. So please wait for more information from your leaders or the notification from the app itself. Then you can go and apply if you want to come for our event. Okay. And in May itself, there's plan to go to Japan to attend the conference in Japan for all the community leaders again. So that will be from 200 to 500 packs of community leaders or investors. Okay, I think I come to the end of the updates. Okay, Do join us, okay, for the UBS Global Academy, which is indicated here, the QR code, scan the code to join us, okay. We will constantly doing podcasts and actually record and send to the Telegram group so that any of you needed the information of the video, you can send to your communities or your potential investors that want to understand more about UBS. You can actually get from there as well. Okay, and we have a very healthy growing numbers that every week we'll be having more than 100 people joining our group, which we are very happy about it. So I hope we can grow this group together as a big community, okay, big family, okay, so that we can grow UBX and make it to the top 5 global exchange in the world, okay, in the next 2 years' time. And also, lastly, what the update is that our target for UBS Exchange for this year, we are aiming 1 million registered user. All right. Next year, we are targeting 2 million to 3 million registered user. And it's really achievable. Okay. After the first two batch of lessons, the Chinese community, they they are really excited already. They have went back to do a lot of conference, a lot of short meetings with their community leaders and their community. So even for the second batch, they are also very excited and committed after all their problem resolved and answered, their question answered by our VCs, all right, and our shareholder. They have already gained all the confidence that they need to go back to their community and opens to start opening the market again. And this time around, UBS Academy will be the one assisting them regarding the marketing, all right, the training program. Okay, we hope to develop more than 500 speakers globally to help the global market. Okay, so that's our target for UBS Academy, to train 2 to 500 speakers and trainers. Okay, that is knowledgeable in the industry and regarding UBX, and have all the equipment and knowledge that they need for the market itself. So I hope if you are interested to become the speakers and trainers, do submit or do request to your community leaders, okay, that you want to come to the trainings program and be trained for all-rounder UBS Exchange to start promoting and build your community. Okay, please let your community leader know so that they can do adjustment or application to the company itself. So I guess tonight I've done the podcast. Thanks for having you all, and it's really nice that we have community coming in to listen to our updates, and I hope it will continue, okay? Because things in UBS is getting more and more exciting each week that we are holding. So have a good night. All right, I hope to see you every day soon. Okay, sorry, Doug Chow, when is the XAI launching, right? Okay, by right, actually the date of launching is 23 or 24. Okay, but there's a miscommunication regarding to the App Store, Apple App Store, because Apple App Store have to update. You have to send application to Apple Store to do the upgrade of the app. So they need a few days, especially for Apple side, because their vetting are usually quite strict, so they require more time. But what we are looking at it now is on the 27th or 28th, okay? And we already notified all the leaders and update all the leaders. So sorry about it, okay? The delay of the launching, but it's definitely coming, okay? It's definitely coming. So I hope that answered your question, okay? But apart from all this information, we will also do alignment of information for all the leaders and community. So we have already in place a system for passing down the information. So it will not happen again for all the miscommunication. Okay, I know that any miscom from the notification, especially the date of launching all this, is quite sensitive, and it will actually uh, destroy the confidence level. So we already tied up, okay, a certain systematic ways of transferring the information to all leaders and community. Okay, the reason why they stopped the 0.2 is because they actually want to revamp the whole structure of the 0.2, because 0.2 is not sustainable, okay, for the new investor, the 35 million, the old investor, and also the market. It's not healthy. So this is why they actually revamp and coming up a solution, which I mentioned just now, the EUSDD. Okay, if you have missed out, okay, I think Ricky, you have missed out the earlier USDD um, information that I passed now. So what is the latest, right? Is that first, okay, I repeat one more time. Just for Ricky, I repeat one more time. Okay, first, all the USDD will be fully released to all the investor, which can be transferable to any account in the UBS exchange. Okay. Second, it will become an asset in the UBS exchange. Okay, it will no longer be a bubble. Okay, it can be an asset. Why? Okay, it can be used for staking asset in the coming projects, like example SAI. Okay, or new other new projects that is coming along as a launchpad from the outside developer. Okay, that's taking part in our launchpad. So you'll be treated as a USD when participating for stake mining. And example, just example, 30% EUSDD, 70% UBX. Okay, so the equation is this. After you mine out, you'll give you XAI. Okay, when you take out, you can sell in the market. Okay, sell XAI. When a contract ends, you receive back, okay, the whole amount of USDD as well as your UBX. Okay, can I hope this is clear. So the USDD will not burn off. It will always be in your account as an asset for staking. And I call this a discounted token asset that you can use permanently for the future project. Okay. Alternative point four, it can be used for one-for-one exchange after the listing of the UBX in Nasdaq Stock Exchange. Okay, which is year end or early fourth quarter or early first quarter of next year. Okay, we submit the application to the SEC, waiting for approval. Okay, and the process takes time. And the fifth point, UBX will be creating a marketplace, okay, for willing seller and buyer to list their EUSDD to sell in the marketplace. Okay, so example, I got 1,000 USD, I can list in the open market, okay, marketplace to sell. Okay, how much you want to sell is up to you. Okay, alternatively, you can sell privately to whoever want to take part in projects. For example, XAI. Okay, if he doesn't have an XAI, you can sell it. Sorry, if he doesn't have a USDD, he want to take part in XAI for stake mining, you can actually sell the token to them for stake mining. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Thanks a lot. Thanks for questioning. And okay, from now on, my program is done. So anything that you're not sure, please join us for the Telegram group, and you can actually watch back the recorded video. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Have to nice you. Have you in this podcast. Appreciate it for your effort and time. Goodbye. All right. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, Herman. All right, Mr. Martin and Doug Chow. Thanks for your message. Appreciate it. We want to make DUBX great again. We can do it. All right. Okay. Good night, everybody.